Okay, we got a third stand-up for the night. Put your hands together for Nick.
It's okay, you can sit down, everyone. It's okay. It's great. So I watched a lot of YouTube videos to get ready for this, and standing ovations for all of the people, but it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It'll be okay. So this is my first time ever doing stand-up. Thank you very much. If you can't tell, I'm extremely nervous, and just look at my armpits if you don't believe me. So, no, I watched a lot of YouTube videos to get ready for this, and one of the things that I noticed, or that I realized, was that stand-up comedy is probably one of the best jobs you could ever have in your life. So, you get paid to stand on stage, talk to people, and make them laugh. And on top of that, you can say whatever you want pretty much all the time. And so, what I realized was that like 50% of stand-up comics are getting paid to be racist. That's when I knew that stand-up comedy was for me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not racist. I'm not racist at all. I love all colors of people. Except white people. Hate white people. Joke, okay. Let's put down what I said, okay. Okay, so what I also realized was that a lot of stand-up comics are really, really negative. So they get on stage and they talk about people they don't like or things they don't like. So, you know what? I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna be positive tonight. Yeah. So, I'm gonna leave you guys with some lessons, and at the end of the night, you're gonna go out and tell your friends, and you're gonna spread the love, and we're gonna change the world together. So I sat back and I, thought about trying to figure out something positive that I could talk about. And first thing that popped in my mind was my mom, obviously. Lovely lady, she's beautiful. She's got really curly, fluffy hair, just like me. If you saw it down. She's eccentric. She's an island lady, so she lives in the island. That's what I meant by that. So she's a little behind on, things, but she just got an iPhone, which is really cool. Now she knows whenever I've read her text messages and haven't responded, which is great. Other really cool thing that she did was for her birthday, she asked for one thing from me, and she said, "Nick, all I want from you for my birthday is to be your friend on Facebook." Seriously, that's what she did. So I'm friends with my mom's on Facebook, which is great. She now calls me anytime anything changes and asks me if I'm okay. Yeah. Great. No, honestly, lovely lady. Some more positive things. So I've had a girlfriend for a couple months now. We just broke up. It's funny because it's true, but no, but seriously, people say a lot of things about, when you break up, they're like, you know what, you're gonna have so much free time, and you know what, they're right. I have a lot of free time now, and you know what, I can spend as much of that free time as I want looking at her Facebook with other dudes. It's also really great. Yeah. No, but seriously, I did learn two really, really important lessons from this relationship. The first one is that if you guys ever feel awful, all you need to do is think about a time you felt more awful, and then you'll feel a little bit less awful. So whatever I do when I'm feeling sad, alone, desperate, I just picture myself going through puberty again. Because we all know that sucks. People talk about being the last person to go through puberty being awful. Try being the first person in your entire school. And thank you. Try to explain why you're 4 feet taller than your best friend. I remember one time I went into, there was like a 7-Eleven that had a Subway, and, or, whatever, it's a Subway. And my friends told the manager, because I was 2 feet taller than both of them and had facial hair, and they looked like little fuzzy bunnies. They told the manager that I followed them in there. They didn't know me. I didn't get in the Subway. But specifically, whenever I'm feeling awful, I think about this one moment, and it makes me feel better about anything. And so there's this one really personal moment when I went up to my dad. I was young, maybe about 12. I went up to my dad and I was like, Dad, I'm feeling like I need some me time. I'd really like it if you just stayed upstairs for the next half an hour or so. If you don't know what me time means to guys, it's masturbation. So, my dad, of course, being the nice guy that he is, yes, Nick, smiles, nods. I go downstairs, lock the door that goes into the computer room. Go on the computer, and what do? I look at a girl who's showering. I search big boobs in shower. That's what I'm watching. So I'm there, doing my thing, and suddenly, from nowhere, unexpected, Ken Curry, the lawyer, busts in through the door. I swear he kicked the door down. He looks over at me, horror, shock, and terror on his face. His jaw drops. I look at him. My jaw drops. I do the only thing that's reasonable for a 12-year-old boy at this time. I burst into tears. So there I am, sitting with my 12-year-old dink in my hand. Tears streaming down my face. My dad watching me. I just do the tuck and run. Go to my room, and then when my dad comes up, I get mad at him for not believing it was a pop-up. That's the story. Okay, and number 2, the second thing I learned, and this is really serious, I need everyone to take this seriously. Girls, guys, it's time to cut the bullshit. It's time to get real. Farting is okay. Now, the only reason I bring this up is because this was the second time where I could pinpoint exactly where my relationship went wrong. She farted first. I remember the night we were in bed, cuddling. I felt a gentle rumble beside me. And then I smelt it. I was so confused, I took the blame. It wasn't until the next morning that she admitted it, but things were never the same after that. So guys, fart first. And girls, it's time time to cut the stigma. We all know you do it too. So, thinking about guys and girls farting made me think about a lot of things. I don't know if you noticed, but guys and girls are different. One of the things that we do very differently is make friends with each other. And so, for girls, maybe if you're lucky enough, you get to, try on each other's clothes, maybe the nail polish comes, and then you tell each other secrets. And for guys, you get to call each other by mean names, like ass face or dick farts. And then maybe you learn each other's favorite football team. And then if you're lucky enough, maybe he pukes on you. But for me, where the real difference comes in, it's the pinnacle of the friendship, when you know that shit's for real. And so for me, I think, and I might be completely wrong, sorry, but I think for girls, maybe it's like the first time you see each other's boobs. Maybe that's when you know you're really good friends. When coming to feels, no big deal. Now, for guys, it's similar, but very, very different at the same time. The pinnacle of friendship for guys is when you walk into the kitchen, and there's your beloved roommate, bent over, ass cheeks spread, and his chestnuts, his squishy, squishy chestnuts, are there in your face, goading you. And then he turns around, and you just know you have that moment. That moment when you guys know you'll be friends forever. You see each other's balls. Balls are gross. But balls are gross, they're also a very important time in a man's life. And, from what I heard, it's a really, really important time. And for me, going back, I remember, it was like a sign that I had moved on in my life. So I remember I was in grade 6 or 5 or 4, I'm not sure. I really don't want to tell you. I'm sure, I just don't want you to know. I remember walking to my dad, put on my most manly voice. Dad, I'm gonna go see Austin Powers with Laura. Laura was the first girl stupid enough to date me. And my dad's like, oh, Nick, no. But Dad, I'm mature enough. I have ball hair. Ball hair. Not hair on my balls, ball hair. That's what I said. Me and Laura had a really good time as Spy Kids too. There's 2 things I want you to take away tonight. Number 1, just let it go, guys. We all do it. It's okay. Don't be afraid. And number 2,